As next topic in coordinate geometry, we shall now look at distance formula. Just look at the diagram, it will be very clear to you. A x1 y1, b x2 y2 are 2 points. A x1 y1, b x2 y2 are 2 points. You can see that we actually have to find the distance between A and B. Now what we could do is this length AN is something what we can find. We can also find this length BN. AN and BN can be found using the coordinates of A x1 y as A x1 y1 and that of B as x2 y2. Once we know the coordinates of A as x1 y1 and B as x2 y2, it is not difficult to realize this length as x2 minus x1. In fact, if you drop perpendiculars from A onto x axis AL, and then if you drop a perpendicular from B to x axis say BM, the coordinates of L would be x1 0, the coordinates of M would be x2 0. Now if you want to find LM, LM is nothing but OM minus OL. So x2 minus x1 is what we have as AN. There is no difficulty to realize that BN is nothing but BM minus MN. BM is basically y2 and MN is y1, y2 minus y1 is this. Once we know this as x2 minus x1, this as y2 minus y1, using Pythagoras theorem, we could see that AB square equal to AN square plus BN square. That is x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square will be AB square. Since we want only AB, what we can do is we can take the square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. What all I mentioned in words, we shall see in the screen now. One by one we will see. Consider 2 points A and B, A x1 y1 and B x2 y2. Well, I shall use the highlighter to do this. We have this point A x1 y1 and B x2 y2. Very clear. Next, you drop perpendiculars AL and BM like this. Okay, AL and BM from A onto x axis and from B onto x axis. The triangle ABN, what we clearly see, is going to be a right angled triangle, right angled at N. According to Pythagoras theorem, the sum of the squares of the perpendicular sides, namely x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square, that is AN square plus BN square, would be equal to AB square. That is what we have been written. Since we want to find only AB, not the square of AB, so AB will be root of AN square plus BN square. Clear, students? AB will be root of AN square plus BN square. AN is x2 minus x1, which is what we discussed, because this length, up to this length it is, up to this it is x2, up to this it is x2, and up to this it is x1. So the difference is basically x2 minus x1, as we clearly see here. Likewise, this length will be y2 minus y1. Likewise, this length will be y2 minus y1. All we have to do is to substitute x2 minus x1 in the place of AN square and y2 minus y1 in the place of BN the whole square. Shall we see that, students? Yes. AN square is x2 minus x1 the square. Likewise, BN square will be y2 minus y1 the whole square. Therefore, the distance between the 2 points A x1 y1, B x2 y2 will be root of x2 minus x1 square whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Please commit this to memory, a very important formula. Right? What is distance between 2 points formula? Root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. We shall also make a small note here, we will see. First notice, we may change the order. Instead of writing x2 minus x1 whole square, we can also write x1 minus x2 whole square. Instead of writing y2 minus y1 whole square, we can also write y1 minus y2 whole square, because you know that a square is same as minus a the whole square. A square is same as minus a the whole square. Let me write it for you. Whether you look at a square or whether you look at minus a the whole square, it is one and same. So the order in which you write x1 and x2 simply doesn't matter. That's a key point. And should one of the points be origin, so here A was x1 y1, B was x2 y2. For example, instead of B being x2 y2, suppose B is origin, let us say. Okay, if you want to find this length wherein this point is 0 0, let us say. Now what would happen is the formula will simply change to root of x1 square plus y1 square. That is, if you take x2 y2 as 0 0, then what will happen? The distance from origin to any point a x1 y1 will be root of x1 square plus y1 square. Root of x1 square plus y1 square. Now, what all we discussed, we can clearly see in one simple example. As we saw that one of the key formulas in coordinate geometry is distance formula. We will apply this in solving a simple problem. Are you ready, students? Yes. Find the distance between the points 4, 2 and 7, 6. Let me give you a couple of moments so that you can try by yourselves. Anyway, I will discuss it. Once you do it by yourselves, and if you also happen to listen to the discussion, if both the things tally, then of course that means your grasping levels get improved, and we also see that as we promised, the learning objectives of distance formula is how to find the distance between 2 points. Okay, are you ready, students? Have you tried this? Yes. Very good. We can take this as x1 y1. Okay, and we can take this as x2 y2. This is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. What is the formula we saw? Root of x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1 square. That means 7 minus 4 the square plus y2 minus y1 square. So, 6 minus 2 the square of it, 6 minus 2 the square of it. Now, 7 and 4 the difference is 3 square is what we have, and likewise 6 and 2 the difference is 4 square is what we have. 3 square is 9, 4 square is how much? 16. 16 plus 9 is 25, square root of 25 is how much? 5. So, the distance between the 2 points is 5 units. I hope you would have done what I did on the rough column is something what you too might have done, but anyway fair column is what we will see now. Okay. Let us assume the first point as A 4 2 and the second point as B 7 6. The distance between the 2 points A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 is 7 minus 4 the square. First apply the formula x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, students? Yes. So, we get 7 minus 4 the whole square plus 6 minus 2 the whole square. 7 and 4 the difference being 3, you get 3 square plus 4 square, which is 9 plus 16. It is root 25 equal to 5 units. I hope it is crystal clear. Very good. Now, we saw another second note is what we saw is what if one of the points is origin, how do we find the distance between the 2 points? That we shall take it up as a next question. Yeah, we now look at the model where one of the points is origin. Find the distance between the points 0 0 and 15 8. As usual, I shall give you a couple of moments so that you could try by yourselves. What is the second point we saw in that note? There were 2 points in the note. First note was what? Order in which you write the distance formula, whether it is x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square, or x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, it is one and same. The second point what we emphasized was, if one of the points is origin, the formula becomes what? Root of x1 square plus y1 square. It is that model. Have we tried this? Yeah. What is the formula? Root of x1 square, that is 15 square, plus root of plus y1 square. y1 square is how much? 8 square. 15 square is 225 and 8 square is 64. 64 and 225 adds up to what? 9. This is 8, 289. 289 is a good number because the square root of 289 is 17, because 17 square is 289. So, the distance between the 2 points is going to be 17 units. Shall we see the students? Yeah. Let the points be O 0 0 and A 15 8. The distance between the points O 0 0 and B, or maybe you can take A, any point for that matter, whether you take A or B, does not matter, is root of x1 square plus y1 square. So, we will take this as A for that matter. This also we change it to A. OA is x1 square plus y1 square, which is nothing but 15 square plus 8 square. This 225 plus 64 is 289. Root 289 is 17 units. That will give us a special case of distance formula if one of the points is origin. We can apply this idea of distance to check whether 3 points given to us are collinear or not. How? is what we shall see. If AB, look at this, A, B, C are collinear. Now, if point B is between A and C, we must have what? Distance from A to B plus distance from B to C should be same as distance from A to C. I try again, students. Distance from A to B plus distance from B to C should be same as distance from A to C. So, AC equal to AB plus BC. Likewise, should the point C lie between A and B, we must have AC plus CB as AB. Likewise, if point A happens to be between B and C, then BA plus AC is BC. So, note 1, 2, 3, any one of this, depending upon how the points are, we can check this with one of them. So, we will take an example so that you will appreciate how to check whether the 3 points given to us are collinear or not. Clear, students? Yes. Show that the points 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3 are collinear. Yeah. So, what we could do is simply apply the distance formula with A as 0, 1, B as 1, 2 and C as 2, 3. We shall find AB, BC and CA. Let us first start with AB. How much is AB? AB means 1 minus 0 whole square plus 2 minus 1 whole square. So, 1 minus 0 whole square is how much? 1. 2 minus 1 whole square is also 1. 1 plus 1 under root will give us root 2. So, we got AB. Clear, students? 1 minus 0 whole square plus 2 minus 1 whole square under root, which is giving us root 2. Next, we shall find BC. BC is 2 minus 1 whole square, 2 minus 1 whole square, 3 minus 2 whole square. 2 minus 1 whole square is again 1 square, which is 1. 3 minus 2 whole square is also 1 square, which is 1. So, again that also works out to be root 2, right. Now, we shall do one thing, we shall find the distance between A and C. Shall we see, students? Distance between A and C. If it is A and C, you clearly have 2 minus 0 the whole square, which is 2 minus 0 whole square is 4, plus 3 minus 1 the whole square. 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 square is again 4. So, 4 plus 4 is root 8, right. Root 8 is nothing but, you can write root 8 as what? 4 into 2, 8. So, one of this 4, root 4 being 2, you get it as 2 root 2. Very clearly, you know that root 2 plus root 2 is 2 root 2, or AB plus BC is turning out to be AC. Because AB plus BC is turning out to be AC, we see that the points A, B, C are collinear. Because AB plus BC equal to AC, we could clearly see that the points A, B, C are collinear. Thank you.